EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
The left side, that's caught by Felton. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Minnesota.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this will be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. This one caught by Felton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Let's go now. Go with
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
A gain of 30.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, 49ers.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
15 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Niners 7, Vikings nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. A defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. on first down. Here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Jones, the ball carrier. Nick Martin on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 14-yard line.
2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Flush, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. That's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Vikings looking for 3. Bring out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and a long way to go.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, out to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. To return is Johnson. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
32-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Go! 79 Brock, 70 Lions.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And that ball led in. Too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. It's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field.
At the 41-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. A give for McCaffrey running right. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Get set. 18.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 7 and a 49er 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to be 4th down. On comes the punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Now Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
54 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's 3rd and 7. Purdy going to put it up again. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This from 40 yards out. And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic 1st down, but he does it. Not only does he get through almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18,
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
A gain of 12. First down, 49ers.
Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
19 more yards.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
First and 10.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
18 on the gain again, and another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. He's to the 10, and he will score! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't